cannot base the issue of war and peace on a rumor or report, which is not substantiated, or which some member of Congress. This issue involves very definitely war and peace, and when you talk about the presence of offensive weapons there, if they are, keep our heads and attempt to...
What have I done? God knows what's begun. White House, second floor, so my wife take a plunge. If I don't hurry, I'll be buried with a gun. So on my command, military on the run. All likelihood, I'll be publicly hung, cause life's abbreviated when the radiation sprung. Million more dead from a nuclear warhead. Mutated boar's head on Middle Eastern bread. Told you I'm religious, so I appear radiant, but I'm agnostic, sometimes atheist. Athletes make more than me cause you buy the ticket, so don't complain when I take Halliburton's business. Saudi Arabia funds my locker room. Got a gold membership to your dismemberment, and strong tendencies to bomb an embassy. Live feed of diplomats suffering tenderly. Staring at the wall while the planet runs frantic. Cracks look like many faces implanted, sending citizens to start atrocities, cause human dichotomies full of hypocrisy. Survival of the fittest, it's self-preservation. 200 minutes past stealth detonation. I acquire facts, CIA wiretap, so they fired back. You have to admire that.
I think Cuba's aware that we would be back where we were in October, but in a far more concentrated way. Now, if you're talking about that, and we're talking about kinds of actions which would come from that, it seems to me we ought to know what we're talking. Now, it may be that there are hidden away some missiles. Nobody can prove that they're in the finite.
What's a code of ethics when I'm absorbing headaches? Diagnosis bipolar found by the best medics. Never took pills, no time for a cover-up. No country wins, no time for a runner-up. No time to confirm they attacked first, so I vetoed Congress and made it that worse. Before they invoked the 25th Amendment, had all of Capitol Hill blown the remnants. All those that funded me won't live comfortably. CEO of brown nosers committing adultery. So when your thievery turned to my bribery, I learned politics was a high school rivalry. I incited peace by igniting a sound. Too bad my indictment would have delighted the town. Before billionaires built space station Mars, I made sure that they never take it that far. I wonder what the world will look like in a year. This seven-headed dragon called Armageddon is here. Now we won't have to pay tax on property, provide the cure to disease and poverty. No more economy, false democracies, and no more lies on foreign policy. No longer jeopardized by therapists I see. They never realized the real terrorist was me.
We in this country, in this generation, are by destiny rather than choice the watchmen on the walls of world freedom. We ask, therefore, that we may be worthy of our power and responsibility, that we may exercise our strength with wisdom and restraint, and that we may achieve in our time and for all time the ancient vision of peace on earth, goodwill toward men. That must always be our goal. The righteousness of our cause must always underlie our strength. For as was written long ago, except the Lord keep the city, the watchman waketh